Hi guys, it's Nana again, back again with the Real Housewives of New Jersey, Season 9, Episode 12, Mudslinging in Mexico. So, we have Teresa showing off her bathing suit to her girls. It's a blue, pretty bathing suit. I would never be able to do that. I mean, knowing that it's one thing to wear a bathing suit and you're by the pool and you're like, okay, you have a towel around you or you're getting straight into the water. But another thing to wear a bathing suit and literally walk on stage knowing everybody's going to be ugh, I can't. But good for her. Her body looks fantastic. We also have little Frankie there. He's also in the competition as well. And they're having fun. They have their family and their friends come around. They're taking pictures. Oh, before they do that, they get tanned. And yeah, they look good. And then we see the ladies go into a gift shop to get jewelry for Teresa, to kind of say, oh, good, well done, you know, for this competition. And they're going to inscribe strength on the jewelry that they've picked out. And girls, it's such a cool thing to do for her, and it's worth about $2,000. And they're like, oh wow. So we see Melissa is like, what, don't ever bring me to a jewelry store without my husband. We know how we can get into trouble when we go to the jewelry store or when we go shoe shopping. That's probably my pet peeve, is shoe shopping. Never take me shoe shopping, you know. So yeah, so they get her the gift and it's going to be inscribed by the jeweler, you know. And then Jennifer talks to Bill about the Cabo trip. She goes to see him in his hospital, in the clinic where he works, and they have the little daughter, and she's kind of like, oh, I have to go for another trip. And he's like, oh, well, you have to go, which is kind of nice. So she gets to get away, and he gets to spend time with the kids, and yeah. Then we have Marge talking with her husband, Joey. I think his name is Joey, yeah. I think we have like 3 Joey husbands on this show. So she's telling him about the situation with her ex-husband's son, and apparently they are not getting along. And she feels sad, and she wishes she could bring them together. And Joey's saying, honestly, just stay out of it, you know. And she's like, well, one of the reasons why you love me is because, you know, I have a big heart. I don't like to see people feuding. And if I can help bring them together, I will try. Honestly, what is the worst that will happen? They will both tell her to stay out of it. But at least she would have tried. And the better that can happen, or the best that can happen, will be that they will make up, you know, make amends and try to, you know, relate to one another. Good luck with that. Next we see Melissa with her sisters and their mom. She wants to tell her mom, apparently she met with the medium a few episodes back, and the medium told her, you don't have 2 sisters, actually you have 3 sisters. So they're taking their mom out for dinner to kind of break this news to her and kind of feel the water as to where she might be. I mean, the mom obviously knew that her husband, who is late, might I say, cheated on her, had an affair while they were married. And Melissa has talked about how that hurt her and how growing up she wasn't happy in the home. And that's why she tries to do all she can to keep her kids happy and gives them everything she can, being that she didn't have that much, and she felt she was the last girl. She's the last girl from her, with her parents, and she says she went through so much growing up, you know, and seeing all that was going on. Funny, so they tried to get their mom drunk, and their mom is excited and happy, and it's like, oh wow, you know, should we tell her now or shouldn't we? And they tell her, and she's like, okay. She's actually really cool about it, and she's like, it's your decision, you know. The child is innocent, which is fantastic, you know. It takes a real woman to, you know, like say, hey, the child is innocent. It's the man, and the child shouldn't be punished for the sins of the father, you know. So she says, if you want to reach out to her, but you're not sure, you know, you can't really be sure. She felt that if her husband had a child outside, he would have told her. But I guess her daughters are saying, no, it would be too devastating for you. He probably wouldn't have told you. But they're going to go find out if this, you know, child exists or not. So the mom was really cool about it, and I thought that was really great, you know. So on we go to Teresa's competition and she looks great, and we don't know if she wins but she gets a medal of some sort. But kudos to her, you know. And obviously also Frankie, I think Frankie came third, little Frankie came third. They look absolutely amazing, and I have a lot of respect for people that, you know, can, you know, really take their bodies, you know, that far, because it is a lot of work. It is a lot of, you know, it's a lot of work, it's hard work. So good for her. Teresa, she looked absolutely stunning. Now off to Cabo. So they get to Cabo, they're picking out their rooms, and Teresa is like, hey, you know what, everybody has a room, and this is what the arrangements are. And I kind of like that from the get-go is like, this is your room, that is your room. We're not going to do that running around looking for rooms. Who has this? And oh, I got this room. No. So right at the door, Teresa tells them, Marge, Melissa, and Jackie, you guys are going to be in one room together. Fine. Dolores is going to get a suite. Jennifer is going to get a suite. And then I will be sharing rooms with Danielle. Everybody's like, what? Well, they don't say it, but they're like, why is Teresa still holding on to Danielle, knowing that Danielle is such an, well, I would say evil, but she's such a, you know, an unpleasant person to be around, and they know she's obviously walking Teresa's mind. So they're like, Teresa is still drinking the Kool-Aid from Danielle, and she will either get bitten again. You know, that flipping of the table was because of what Danielle did many years ago. So there's some people in the school that, oh, Teresa is kind of like trying to make up for that incident, and being that they fought for so long, so she's trying to like keep the peace with Danielle. I don't know if that will ever really work with Danielle, because I see Danielle being a spiteful woman, and she would do anything to get back at other people. So, well, so far it's working for Teresa, so good luck to them. So they get ready for dinner. They look amazing, really amazing, all of them. I totally loved Marge's dress. I thought that was really cute. And her earrings, perfect, amazing. So at the table, they start talking and conversing, and then they give Teresa her gift, the jewelry. And Teresa is very excited and very happy. And then all of a sudden, from nowhere, Jen starts raking and talking and saying, oh, why didn't you, oh, it's jewelry, why didn't you let me know? Oh, we could have gotten it from my brother, and my brother's a jeweler. Why I would have gotten it for cheaper? Actually, the thing looks so ugly. And I'm like, girl. Marge is like, but I called you and I told you we were going to go buy this jewelry. And obviously, your brother's jewelry store is somewhere else. I think she says it's out a little further down. And they didn't have the time to go all that way. I think she said it was in New York or something. And they were not going to go all that way just to buy this jewelry. So she's like, why are you bitching right now? You know, you knew about it. You could have come. You could have, or you could even have gone to buy it and, you know, maybe taking pictures, you know. But like they said, like Jackie made a good point. Jackie said, look, girl, it's about the gift, the thought of giving a gift. It wasn't about making a sale for your brother. True. So they go back and forth, and everybody's like wondering what is going on with Jennifer. They don't think it's the alcohol, because I don't think she's drunk that much. So, but I think pretty much she wants to get back at Marge. And Marge now runs her mouth and saying, look, so they start going back and forth, trading insults, and they go back again to the pool situation. That's why your husband lives in the pool house. And Marge is like, what? And Jennifer is like, what? You're not going to bring that up again, you know? And then Marge goes back and goes in on her makeup and saying her lips look like, she needs to fix her lip liner, and her lips look like monkey's ass. No, I think it was too much, you know? The monkey ass, it was just too much. It just, no. So eventually Danielle is able to get Jennifer to go take a breather. And of course Marge is like, of course Danielle will be the one to try and get, you know, Jennifer to go with her so they can stab her in the back. It's too much, ladies. Like, we don't even know why you guys are feuding at this point. Over what? You know, and then before you know it, it keeps on building and building, and then they've built a wall of bricks that they can no longer talk to each other and be civil. Well, tonight we're going to be reviewing The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and we're also going to be doing Celebrity Big Brother. So be sure to subscribe, be sure to like, be sure to thumbs up, and be sure to comment down below. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.